Let's talk medium acreage homes. When you talk and you're looking for a piece of property to build your new home site, a lot of folks will use, I'm looking for small acreage, I'm looking for medium acreage, I'm looking for some large acreage, I'm looking for some space where I can't see my neighbors. There are so many general terms that can mean so many different things to different people. And this is why it is so important that when you're working with a land sales specialist, a land agent, that you are specific, but more importantly, that they ask you some follow-up questions. So what do these follow-up questions look like? First off and foremost, if you say you want some acreage land for a home site, what does that mean? In my term, whenever you use the words, I'm looking for acreage home sites, I'm thinking instantly 10 acres or more. But that may not be the case. I've recently had a conversation where they said, I want some acreage for my new home. I don't want to see my neighbors. And in terms, it really meant 2 to 4 acres. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but you can see how there can be some basic miscommunication if you are not specific, or if your land sales specialist, your real estate agent, is not asking those follow-up questions. They're going to keep on showing you properties that are not your ideal fit. These, what I would consider medium-sized acreage home sites, are growing more in popularity and demand. But let's get the on the same page across the board. What is considered a medium-sized acreage for a home site? And so medium acreage home sites, in my opinion, is going to be anything between 8 to 20 acres of land. You know, where you can build your home and not see your neighbors, where you can build your home and, you know, be able to have a good buffer space off of the road or whatever it may be. Small acreage home sites, in my opinion, is going to be things that are about that 5 acres and under, 1 to 5 acres. Really, 5 to 2 is, in my opinion, going to be considered more of a small acreage. And that's just when you're talking to me. Again, different real estate agents are going to have different stereotypical assumptions on what that looks like. That medium size, 8 to 20 acres, is growing in popularity, is growing in demand, that when they hit the market, they tend not to last very long because so many people are looking to get away from a little bit of the city life and get more space and go back to a simpler life, whether it is a 3,500 square foot home they have visions of or plan on just placing a modular home. We all want to get back and have more of this ideal space and getting back to nature. But you need to remember, you are being specific with your land sales agent so they can make sure they find you the most ideal properties. So you tell me, are you a small acreage, a medium acreage, or a large acreage home site looker?